Hello, family. If you are watching this on replay, I am getting our lighting situation set up and adjusted. So give me a second. We are going to have a really, really good talk today. But first, just give me a second to get everything together. Let me know where you are watching from as you come in, please. We are going to have a really, really good talk today. But first, just give me a second to get everything. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me a 2 if you can hear me okay. Right now, I am getting everything set up on my phone so that way I can see your questions because today what we are going to do, I did not put this inside of the description because I wanted it to be a surprise for the people who are here and rock with me. But today we are going to do some live consultations. So if you are in here and you've always wanted to book a one-on-one with me, right now I am currently not doing one-on-ones. Obviously, it will not be as necessarily as detailed as you as it necessarily would be if you were paying for it, but I do want to go ahead and get into it. So if you are interested and you want to book a one-on-one with me, then give me a 2 in the comments and we will go from here and I will let you know exactly what to do. And basically what it would be, if you are not comfortable being here on camera with me, then of course this will not be like the one-on-one thing for you. But if you are comfortable showing up here on camera with me, then the next thing I need you to do is email me. Right. So you are going to email, I'm going to type it in the public chat, right, on my phone. You're going to send an email to the email that I'm about to put below. And then once you send the email there, then my manager will respond to you and hand you the Zoom link. Okay. So, yeah, that's how this is going to go. So, you let me know. But I do want to head into some stuff before that. But let me go ahead and give you the email. Gmail.com. And then I'm going to share my screen with you because I do have something that I want to talk to you about. Okay. So if anybody wants to come on live with me, let me know and we will be in here in this thing together. But first, I know you're probably wondering, like, girl, what are you talking about with the title? But this is the thing. I really want to tackle this conversation because yesterday, I want to say it was yesterday, I had one conversation with a fellow cosmetologist that will remain nameless because she's more so like the behind the scenes like type, like she don't be having time for all of it, right? For all of the social media stuff. So she wants to remain nameless in this, but the conversation started with her. And then inside of the Guru 101, hey, lovely, inside of the Guru 101, we were having a discussion about relaxers. Now, as I'm saying this, if you have been in this situation before or anything like that, then give me a 3. And if you're in here, give this video a thumbs up. Come on, give me a thumbs up. Boom, boom, shakala boom. It helps so much. So, what I want to talk about today, this woman asked me, and this is a question you guys asked too, like, I you guys get confused when I say there's a difference between a protein treatment and a bond reconstructive treatment. And there are so many women who've booked one-on-one appointments with me where their cosmetologist automatically told them that after they received a relaxer that they had to get a protein treatment, and that's not always true. So I really want us to talk about something. And actually, I'm just going to let you read this really quick so you can see what I mean, so it doesn't sound like I'm rambling. And then there's a second thing that we're going to need to talk about too. Here we go. Okay, so it says, Sid, Thanks for answering my question. Hold on, I need to read. I need to move because I can't see. Oh no, I gotta move this. Sorry, there's my face right there. So anyway, seeing, thanks for answering my question and breaking it down so I can understand it. I won't, that's what you meant to say. I won't be going back to that beautician for my chemical services. When I asked her about Olaplex, she wasn't even familiar with it, and I had to explain to a master cosmetologist about Olaplex. So most likely I will have to start doing my own relaxer until I can find someone that is more knowledgeable. Okay. So that is where the convo started at, right? So I am in no way, shape, or form trying to attack any cosmetologist or anything like that. I want us to all get on the same even key because I feel like if we can get to the bottom root, if we can get to the cause of everything, then we can understand what our issue is and we can get solutions. But it's I want to first start by saying that I apologize if I've ever made anybody feel, oh, you dumb, or all you got to do is find a good cosmetologist, because I have to be honest and say that in my mind, I really didn't think that there were professional cosmetologists out here who don't know. And I am in no way, shape, or form saying that Olaplex is the only bond reconstructive treatment that anybody can use. That's just my favorite. You can use any bond reconstructive treatment that you want to, but as a licensed professional, it is our responsibility to know the difference between a protein treatment and a bond reconstructive treatment. And so the conversation that I want to have is like, just to figure out why we're at a place where we are in a, we are in a, why we are in a place where cosmetologists, I'm going to get to your questions in a second, why we are at a place where cosmetologists don't even really know how to do their job. And I'm not being disrespectful, but it's like, this woman, and remember, like, I just read you the end of our conversation. Like, she asked me a question, I gave her a full deep lesson about it, right? I just read you that ending of our, conversation and stuff like that. But it's like, why we should never get to this point. Like, where did we fall out of love with the science of hair as professional cosmetologists? Because it makes it hard for you to listen to anything that I say or anything that I put out there, because in that sense, it's like, okay, well, she's saying that a cosmetologist know everything, but I went to this one cosmetologist and she didn't even know what a hydrogen bomb was. And then you have one person over here making fun, or if you research Sendal hydrogen bond, it's gonna say Sendal fake science. You know what I mean? So it's confusing. There's so many different signals. So yeah, that's the conversation that I wanted to start it, how I want to start off our conversation, because it becomes it becomes this thing where we're just constantly having the same conversations over and over again because we won't listen to the facts. Okay. I have been told to do a protein treatment on relaxed hair because the chemical breaks down the protein bonds in our hair. I decided to do it 1 year. And this is the thing. Okay, so that's what I mean by saying that when you go to cosmetology school, it's not over. You have to keep educating yourself because they teach you basic level stuff. So, basic level, okay, if you get a relaxer, then the proteins or the bonds are broken down, so you automatically have to replace it. But if you understand hair and if you understand the hair shaft, you have different levels of porosity, right? So you have extremely high porosity hair, or you have mildly high porosity hair. Sometimes you have a porosity that's like right there between medium and high, or right there between low and medium, right? But you also have people who have extremely aggressively low porosity hair. So if you have extremely aggressively low porosity hair, right, which a lot of women who get relaxers do, because most of the time that's most of the reason why you want to get a relaxer because it's hard for you to manage your hair. It's hard for your hair to absorb moisture, or your hair gets weighed down really fast, right? So it makes it easier. So if you have extremely low porosity hair, the only time that it's stripped away 100%, or the bonds, or I'm sorry, the hair shaft is bust 100% open, is if it's done uncontrollably. But remember, you have mild relaxer, you got low relaxer, you got super. Next time you get me super girl, like you have all different levels of relaxer. So sometimes it's a person who, you could be a person with extremely low porosity hair and you only relax your hair 15%, sis. You don't automatically have high porosity hair. You still got low porosity hair. That's the science of hair. That is what I mean. Okay, so I know that sometimes it may come off like, oh, no, no. Nothing is going to. Olaplex is a bond reconstructor and a bond multiplier. When you have a split end, that's not your bonds being deconstructed. That's having a rip in your hair shaft. So Olaplex is a bond multiplier and a bond reconstructor. Split ends is not a bonding problem. So remember that your hair is not like your skin. Your skin, you cut it, right? Well, I mean, to flip you off my bed. Your skin, you cut it and then it's gonna heal itself. Your hair is not like that. When your ends break, they're gonna keep splitting up the hair shaft. And it is a rip in the hair shaft from the outside in, from the inside out. So there's no reconstructing something that's been split in half completely. Like if I take this piece of paper, right? If I take this piece of paper and I go like this, there's no repairing this paper. Like this piece of paper is ripped. I can feel the gaps. I can put tape on it and I can tape this up, absolutely, or I can glue it, but eventually the glue is going to wear off. Eventually the tape is going to get old and this will always be split. And then the more I move it, so people, this, you see this rip, like look at where it is right now. Actually, I'm going to draw a line. This is something that really helps to understand what split ends look like. Hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna draw this black line, right? And this black line is where we are. This black line is where we are in the rip, okay? So imagine all of the shaking and everything that I'm about to do. This is you wetting your hair, breaking the hydrogen bond every day. You combing your hair aggressively. You wetting it all day, like constantly finger twirling, not wanting to blow dry it. So you taking 4 hours to do your hair instead of 45 minutes. So like that's what happens. And I know that's really hard for people to understand, but once you're in split, there's splits. And every time you touch it, and obviously you ain't, but then some people are that violent with their hair. Like if you don't comb your hair, if you don't comb your hair for a whole month, and then you go to detangle it like that, that's the same thing. That's what's basic. That's it's even more tension than that. That's why ends are broken. No, there is no repairing your split ends. Just cut it off. Because if I would have now, if I split that end, like now that this is like this, now that it's ripped, now that it's cut even, I can keep this paper ain't ripping. What you mean? Not one rip, not one tear. There, it won't rip. It will not tear. Once the end is split, the end is split, and it's just gonna keep splitting up the hair shaft. I really hope that that visual makes sense, but that's literally what happens to your hair shaft. So all these products, oh, do this, put this product on and put this on your ends. It is just going to act as a band-aid. But every time you touch your hair, it's the equivalent to the shaking that I was doing with the paper. The ends are going to break. You literally give the best example. Give me a 5 if that example was good, because I'll give you another one if you need one. But that is what is happening to your ends. So when you think about it, when everybody's like, oh, I did a trim, no matter what I do, my ends split. That's why they keep splitting, sis, because you have to cut it even. Like, just cut it even. And then this is the thing that makes no sense. We put we I was trying to miss words. Don't watch if you sensitive. Hey, get out. If you sensitive, if you be in your feelings, get out. Because this is the thing. Okay. This is the thing. Like, we're so quick to do a big chop and shave our whole head off, shave all our hair off, right? You will see, like, you will have the best routine ever. I was about to say something that was kind of, you'll have like the best routine ever. And then you'll look in the mirror and you'll see a couple of pieces of your hair are straighter than the other curls and shave your whole damn head. So you will shave your whole head, but you won't get a trim every 10 weeks? That's crazy. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, but because we don't know the science of hair, joined with our history, we constantly played over and over and over and over again. Okay, hold on. I think we got somebody. Hold on, y'all. I gotta hold on real quick, y'all. Real quick. Real quick. I gotta send the link. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hold on, players. Hold on, players. We about to have somebody join in. Hold on, players. 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 All right, hold on, players. Wait a minute, players. Wait a minute, players. Wait a minute, players. Wait a minute, players. All right. Hold on. I just had this. I'm sending the link now. Hold on. Oh, that's not, oh, that wasn't it. Hold on, guys. We have somebody that's about to join in with us in a second if I can ever get the. Sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right, players. All right, players. All right, players. We're back. All right, players. So let me say something. Listen, my hang up game is strong. So don't y'all be coming up in here with that bush. Okay? Don't be coming up in here with that bush. Okay? Don't be coming up in here with the bullshit. I was advised by my cosmetologist not to cut my daughter's hair and to just bring her in for trims every 8 weeks with Olaplex treatments. I do believe her ends are split. Well, I mean, I okay, I couldn't see a reason that she would want to keep her split ends, but sis, it's your baby. It was your uterus that you either pushed her out of or got cut open. So if in your heart you feel like your daughter really needs a trim, sis, give your daughter a trim. Like, sis, like, take your daughter to her and get her hair straightened. And then when you get home, put your daughter on a white shirt. And if you see any lines of demarcation, cut straight across that line of demarcation, period. And then after that, you go from there. Because the thing is, the longer you go, let's say she wrong and your daughter's ends are split, and for whatever reason she just don't want to cut them. I can't see why that would be the case. Maybe your daughter really doesn't have split ends like you think. Let's just say that. I don't know. But if she does, and you just keep going, your daughter's hair is gonna turn out worse than it is now. And I'm not being disrespectful, but it's nobody's fault but yours, because you got the responsibility to your baby, not the lady. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but this yellow on CN is giving sunshine and happiness. Oh, do you like it? I've been in a certain energy lately, and yellow is my color. If you know, you know. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I just been like in this yellow sunshine energy. Boom. Lionsgate in the building and stuff. It's not a game out here in these streets. So thank you. Hello. Okay, I'm reading some questions. You guys ask questions. Questions. That's what we're here for, boo. Okay, and then there's another thing that I do want to slightly address and talk about, but not right now. Trying to wait for the person to come in. Nails match on the top. Listen, I'm just hello yellow. Like I bought so many different yellow clothes. I don't know why. I just been feeling like it just make my melanin pop. Like I don't know. Sunshine and sprinkles. This how I've been feeling. Sunshine and lollipop drops. This how I've been feeling. They are brittle and sparse, and before her trim, like and sparse, and before her trim, she had those single strand knots. Also, she trimmed on blow dry hair. I've never straightened. She's 6. I'm not being rude, but sis, like I have a daughter too, and it's your responsibility. So you just told me your daughter has single strand knots, which is a form of straight split ends. You just told me that she cut her split ends on blown out hair. So those are two different things that you know isn't supposed to be done. Y'all got to stop going to these people like, listen, I am not negating that there are dusty ass hairstylists out here, because there are. Like there are. But y'all have to know the difference between one like me and one that don't know what they talking about. And you can't just sit there and let it happen. Like you tell like she couldn't, you know, like that's why I'm telling y'all certain stuff, because you know better, right? But you like, okay, but we already here. No, because your hair is not a self-healing entity. Once it's damaged, that is it. So if you know, like your daughter got single strand knots, yes, she needs a trim. Period. I don't care what she's talking about. Olaplex is not going to make your ends not split. I've never said that. Olaplex has never said that they gonna cure or fix split ends. Never. No one has ever said that. It makes no sense. It's a bond multiplier, and a bond reconstructor. Your bonds have nothing to do with your ends being split. Your ends being split is a form of manipulation and a lack of maintenance. Period. I'm sorry. Oh, you caught a live, Jill. Ooh. Gil, I'm sorry. Wait, you can trim on blown out here. Y'all, how I just don't know what to say. How okay, measure your hair when your hair is blown out, right? When your hair is blown out, measure where your hair hit when it's blown out, and then straighten your hair and measure where it's at when it's straightened. You're gonna get two completely different lengths. Two completely different lengths. Because hair lies when it's swollen. Period. But black women want to argue with each other about it because they're like, oh, they do it like that, so we can too. No, we cannot. Point blank, period. I don't care if you white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you do not cut hair when it is swollen. Period. Black women's hair is swollen when it is wet or when it is still in the phase of alpha keratin before it is fully in beta. Women with naturally straight hair, their hair is swollen when it is dry. So they only cut their hair wet. So they will never cut their hair dry unless they're trying to make it uneven, unless they're trying to create choppy layers. Other than that, if you have naturally straight hair, you only cut it wet because naturally straight hair swells when it is dry. And naturally curly hair swells when it is wet. And you never cut hair swollen, period. Period. I'm sorry. Like, it's, you learn it in school. It's textbook. What I just repeated is textbook. I know it like the back of my hand because I had to study it to pass state board. That's textbook. And any cosmetologist will tell you. And if she disagree, it's because she forgot what she learned and she's picked up on the BS from social media. Hello, I'm sorry. Hair, you do not cut hair when it is swollen. Period. Black hair is swollen when it's wet, and naturally straight hair or other races' hair is swollen when it is dry. Hello, like what? Like, that's why in Caucasians hair salons, they only cut hair wet. They only cut their hair wet. They do not cut their hair dry. And that's why when y'all go into a Caucasian hair salon, y'all be like, oh my God, she tried to cut my hair wet, because she wasn't trained to do your hair. She was trained to cut hair that is swollen when it's dry and shrunken when it's wet. But Black women's hair is swollen when it's wet and shrunken when it's dry. Hello, come on. And your hair blown out is two completely different limbs. Your hair at its blown out state and your hair at its straightened state is two completely different limbs. You will not have the same haircut. You will not get an even haircut. I don't care how much tension you think you using. Girl, listen. Now, if you're going to a professional that's been doing it for years, that's a different story. But you just playing around, going like with blown out hair, going, no. The average person has anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair on their head, you know? See, and I'm wondering what I can do for my free. Okay, you need to figure out what are your regular patterns, because understand that everything is energy. It's gonna sound like I'm being woo-woo, but I'm not. Everything is energy. So whenever you have what do you call it, certain type of patterns that cause certain levels of tension, sometimes you get literal static electricity in your hair, and that's where a lot of frizz comes in at. I actually have a video about it. Like, I guess nobody wants the free one-on-one calls today. Okay, I was about to do free one-on-ones on live, but I guess nobody wanted to do one for free, so okay. Is that a problem? That's crazy, but okay. We gonna move right along. No matter what. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but everything, if your hair is dry, if your hair is breaking, if your ends are cracking, my answer to you is you need to find the cause. Before I know the cause, I can't help. And that's what consults are. So for everybody that's asking questions, you can come up on here. Hello. Like, hello. And then too, I don't know if I want to do. Oh, my eyes. Interesting. You never knew that. You never knew what? How can you have the right trim slash cut if your hair isn't straight? You have to straighten the hair before you trim slash cut it. Yes, like and the idea that you can cut it without straightening it came from YouTube. It came from YouTube, you guys. And the reason that most of the time I have so much intensity, originally I was going to do a full video for it, but talking to just it's that's not the way we're going to do it. I'm at work. I go on break in 25 minutes. I'll wait till the live. But girl, I think you know what, boo? I can wait for you, girl. Cause look, we be in here for a couple hours. Like sometimes we be here for like 2 hours. So I think we can wait 25 minutes for you, boo. We can wait 25 minutes. So, real quick, while we are waiting for new people to join in, maybe this will motivate you guys to come in too. We are gonna have a deep lesson about it inside of Guru 101. That's where I decided to do the full video at. That's why I'm just skating past it on here. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all in a second. But you know the whole thing about the certain curl situation. There was a person that reached out to me that wants to remain mostly nameless. So we are going to grace over it really quick. You at a family dinner, but listening to you on the headphones. Girl, don't you be getting in trouble with your family because of me. Girl, don't you be getting in trouble with your family because of me. So I want to tell y'all, like, first of all, we already talked about it, that I'm from the D and stuff. We already talked about that, okay? And so for that reason, I get really, really emotional, and well, not emotional, but I get really involved when people be on like messed up stuff. And so I really do. You know how like most YouTubers start off their videos like, oh, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Da 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 da. But no, like I really do love y'all like in real life. And for that reason, whenever I see from the outside, like whenever I see somebody taking advantage, one of the things that made me the most excited about having a YouTube channel was just having the ability to, whenever I see somebody taking advantage, be like, I see you. No, don't be playing with my people. But it made it so difficult for me to want to help because of the way that things would happen, when I did say stuff. But I want to say to you guys and to this woman that I will never stop um spreading the truth of my industry because I feel that the beauty of a black woman is something that is so manipulated, so overly sexualized, so stolen because people use our insecurities as a way to manipulate us and make money. And I told myself, and I remember having a conversation with my husband saying that I promised myself and I promised God that I would use my platform to like, hey y'all, whenever something happens. So when the whole thing situation, once it pops up, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this person left this comment today, and it really just it like made my heart go out to her. And it also just made me want to share it with you, just because I want y'all to see that even though like sometimes it may come off to some people that I'm like, oh, she's so rough, but it's because I see the underlying stuff, right? I see the underlying stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. We gonna be back. Y'all can't go because Tanya ready to go. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Gotta send the invite link. Hold on, y'all. We gonna go back when she hold on. Okay, so we gonna catch up on that, y'all. So don't leave. Give me a 6 if y'all excited about reading that. That was a person from the you know what curl, somebody who got it, and her sharing something. So stay tuned. We waiting for our boo to come in here. This is the first person that's gonna be tuning in with us. And then after that, I'll head back over to that and we'll talk about what we just about to talk about. No, I don't think it's Tanya C that's coming in. But if it's Tanya C, it's here, right, girl? And if anybody from the guru is here, and but most of the time when it's spur of the moment, y'all don't pop in. Where's she at? Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Where you at, girl? Yes, it's yes. Thank you, boo, for you said it. Not me. Come on, girl. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. People gonna start leaving, girl. If you don't join in, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You gotta be coming in hot. I'm gonna make a couple more minutes and then we go because I just don't want to be seeing people still getting that. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, boo, and then we gonna go because I don't want people to start leaving because we just sitting here looking at each other. So my manager said that they emailed you the link. So all you have to do is just click the button, boo, and just join in. But I think she said she was at work. She wasn't gonna be able to join for 25 minutes. So I think that's the same person. It is. I'm gonna go back. And then hopefully by the time, if not, we're gonna go ahead. If anybody else want to join while we're waiting, because I'm pretty sure that's the same person. It is the same person. Okay. Okay. So one time I'm early enough, your computer is acting up. I'm sorry, boo. Ooh, somebody made. Oh, oh. Thank you for donations. $20 and up. We do the cowbell. And then for donations, below 20. This one. Thank you. Okay, so I am not reading this to start drama. There's no drama to start, but these are the things that I was trying to prevent by making certain types of videos. Okay. I got the bloom bloom curl. I got the Jerry curl in April before this came out, and it messed my hair all the way up. I got pics to prove it. Don't do it. It took me 5 years to grow my hair, and in one process, my hair is effed. It's growing back now, but two different times I have had to cut it off. Ooh, excuse me. Cut cut it off a lot and do a month of Olaplex treatments weekly to save any of my hair. Don't do it. And I didn't have it done by her. I had it done by one of her trained stylists, like every other video. Now that she has certified other stylists to do it and train them, it is a nightmare. Okay, so I did not read that to you to embarrass anybody or to say anything rude or disrespectful, but I just wanted to show you the things that I try to prevent when I make certain videos on YouTube, when I make certain videos on Instagram, and when I'm giving certain information. It's like when we're inside the industry, that's just like when it comes to electronics, they're working on electronics for years before it's released to the general public, or for months before it's released to the general public. So as a licensed cosmetologist that's went deeper into cosmetology, there are a lot of things that I see way before the general public does. And even as a cosmetologist at entry level, we see a lot of things that you don't see. So whenever I make certain videos, I make them because I'm like, no, like, hey, y'all, this is something that's happening. Go this way. but it's like it becomes so difficult to help. And so I just wanted to put that up there just to show you, like, that is where my intensity comes from. I'm like, no, don't do that. And then just to know that there's nothing that somebody can do to, like, stop people from going in a certain direction. It makes your hands feel tired, especially when your main objective is to help people be greater and to help people be better. And you know that you can see somebody leading them down a path that's going to make them in a worse place than they were before, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a really hard place to be. So I hope that makes sense. Give me a 5 if that makes sense. And then ask me a couple of questions and we're going to get stuff together. First place that they were before. My stuff loud. That was confirmation of what you were trying to tell people. Yes, like, yes, that's all. Like, I, that's literally confirmation. Like, that's all I was trying to say. In my video, I was trying to get people to avoid that exact situation. That's it. That's it. Oh, you here? Bear with me for 10 more minutes. All right, Boo, you here? It's popped up on the screen. I'll let y'all know. Y'all ask a couple questions until Boo ready. Y'all saw she said she was on break at work. She said she on break at work. She gonna have a little break about. She said wait about 20 minutes. That was about 10 minutes ago. We got a little minute. Come on, ask a couple questions so we can wait for Boo to come up on the stage. Come through. Or if you're in here and you want to come through, you let me know. Yeah, so like I said, I just wanted to put that up there, not to embarrass little Ginger, little Gina Juice, not to embarrass her and talk about your little Gina Juice. You want to do your little Gina Juice? You want to get your little Gina Juice? Do it. But I just wanted to give you the reality of what you're doing and understand that you're not, as a Black woman, you're not doing anything better than relaxer by getting that. It's actually worse than a relaxer. Because with a relaxer, you can still blow dry your hair, you can still flat iron your hair, you can still put your hair in braids. Once you get that, you can't flat iron your hair no more, sis. You can't blow dry your hair no more, sis. You can't get braids no more, sis. So when you get that, you get all of your divinity stripped away from that ass. All of it. Because the thing that makes a Black woman excellent is the fact that she can wear whatever face she wants to wear when it comes to her hair. You can be curly, straight, wavy, fro, sleek, whatever you want to do. It could be silky silk or it could be curly coiled. What do you mean? But when you do that, every piece of your divinity is taken, and now all you have is the curl pattern that they made for you with that perm rod, and you can't do nothing else to your hair. Know that. Boop. Come on, girl. All right, well, we got a question. I've just used nail butter for my ends. My hair is short, so I put a small amount in rubber bands, put it in braids. Second time to do. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No rubber bands. And it depends on how short your hair is, because I just want you to be realistic. When my hair was really short, I didn't put butter on my hair, because if your hair is an inch long, sis, and you got butter on there, it's going on your scalp, baby. It's going to get on your scalp. Like, it's going on your scalp. Your hair is short. And you wouldn't need to protect your ends if you didn't put rubber bands in your hair. Don't do that. Just leave your hair alone. Just leave it alone. And if y'all want more one-on-one on what to do, then come through. Let's do this. Let's see if, because I think a lot of y'all just don't want people to see y'all. So we can do audio. Let's do audio. So you can come on here and we'll do audio. I do want to say though, I'm only going to be able to give you so much information though if I can't see you. But go ahead and email if you want to come on, but you just want to do audio and not get on the screen. We can do that. Can I give you examples of why your ends may be dry? The only reason that your ends are dry is because you are not able to retain moisture and the natural moisture that you need. It doesn't matter how much oil you put on your hair. I don't care how much castor oil you got, how much hemp seed oil you have. If the natural sebum that's on your scalp cannot touch your ends, your hair will forever be dry because nothing will moisturize your ends like the natural sebum coming from your scalp. So, peep game. If you're a person who has super oily skin like I do, when you wake up in the morning and if it's like oil everywhere, that is sebum. So, proof that you can give yourself that your follicles are blocked. If your skin is oily but your scalp is flaky, your follicles are blocked. Period. It doesn't make any sense. There is no where is the space between my scalp and my face? Where is it? There is none. So my scalp has very high sebum levels and my face has very high sebum levels. And I know that if my scalp is dry, that my follicles are blocked and I have to do a scalp scrub. That is what I mean by knowing your body. Do you see how easy it was for me to come to that conclusion myself? Like if my face is oily, but my scalp is dry, something's wrong. Yes. Whoever wants to join, they can join. Just go ahead, come through. Just click on the link once my manager send it. Because my manager is sending the link. We need to click it right here. Yes, everybody can come through. We can come through together. Let's talk it out. Let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. Get it right back. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Don't nobody be coming in here on a bush though. Okay, so might be in here, but then oh, I
Hey,
hear. There you go. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I'm doing really, really good, actually.
Good.
What questions do you have?
So I'm the one who put the comment in there asking about the dry. I'm in your girl 101 and I've been doing the well I use well first of all I'm low porosity. I'm low porosity. I use the
Okay.
Paul Mitchell products that you recommended.
Okay.
I hear feedback. But anyway,
Give me 1 second. I have to pause
okay.
our YouTube video
Okay.
because it's like giving me feedback. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm low porosity. I use the Paul Mitchell products that you recommended.
Sorry, babe. I don't know what's going on with
I
this.
hear feedback. But anyway,
Give me 1 second. I have to pause because I can hear the feedback too.
mhm.
Because maybe can are you watching me like on your phone? Can you like cut like the sound off if you like on do you have like the sound playing anywhere else too?
Don't see something.
Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got it. 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 We
Okay.
got it. We got it. Hold
Okay.
on. Let's go back. We got it. We got it. Sorry, guys. This is how stuff goes in real life when stuff is live. Okay. Boom. Let's go. Let's start over. We here.
Okay. And so I saw I'm in the Girl 101. I have been following the challenge, with no products. I had still been following it. And I use the Paul Mitchell products for low porosity and doing the shampoo on Tuesdays and blow
Okay.
dry. And then my leave-in
Mhm.
and I wasn't doing a heat protectant, but then when I found out, I was like, oh, I thought a leave-in was enough. So I added my heat protectant and I have a Paul Mitchell serum, skinny serum, I think that's the name of it. I put that for
Okay.
frizz.
Yep.
But when
With the
I
green top.
mhm, mhm. And so when I blow it out, like tonight I'm gonna do it. But it's just so it's to me it's like dry without the products and like frizzy. I see a lot of and I'm guessing those are split ends when it's kind of like
Okay.
standing up and it's
And
all
so
over.
So of course, if you in the Guru one-on-one, you already know that me and you are gonna have another talk. Oh, somebody's joining me. So you already know that me and you are gonna have a talk outside of this. So what I'm about to give you is kind of basic, okay?
Okay.
But we're gonna have another conversation outside of here.
Okay.
But the reason that I start everything off on the 7-day challenge with you stripping yourself from products is not so, oh, you'll never use a product again. It's so you can really learn your hair. So from what you just told me, you see that your ends are a little dry. So that's the issue that we got to tackle, right? So dry ends that we have, and then you can also put your hand on all of those other individual issues that you have, and then we can compact together and figure out exactly what you need to do to get your ends like from being crunchy, because there's some type of imbalance, right? There's somewhere, somehow in the pattern. And when I tell you love, it could be something as simple as the type of blow dryer that you use. I mean, I'm not blow dryer, the way you tie your hair up at night. It could be something as simple as the way, you are brushing it, or the way that you put it in a ponytail, like the way your hair is in a ponytail now. Like, think of something like this. And it's going to sound so minute and small, right? But just imagine if how you have a rubber band, right? Or whatever you have holding it. So if you had a band wrapped around your wrist like this, right? No oil, hey boo, no oil would touch under the band until you remove it, right? And then by the time you taking your ponytail out, it's real quick. By the time you taking your ponytail out, because I could tell from like what you have on that your job is not just handing out sprinkles in the morning, So I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of stuff that you end up needing to do throughout your day that keeps you from being able to spend the type of time that you need to drag the sebum from your scalp down to your ends. So that's what I meant, like throughout the challenge, for you to get rid of all of the different products that you put on the hair shaft and in the scalp, so you can see your ends. So now, and that's just like, how people ask me like, oh, Sam, what do I do for split ends? It's like, okay, but first we need to figure out why the ends are split. That's how we figure out how the ends are split. Or, you know what I mean? Like, they're dry. Now we know that the issue is that they're dry. So our next thing is going to be for you to make sure that you're pulling sebum. When everybody talks about oil pulling and stuff like that, people are talking about oil pulling because they don't understand that the sebum is coming directly from here. And then the oil pulling, they think that the oil pulling is coming from an artificial oil on the outside, when it's really coming from your scalp. That's the oil we pulling down.
Okay.
So next question, but you still in here, boo. You don't gotta go. And then if yours tie into hers, I just don't want nobody feeling. What you got going on, Tanya? What's going on?
Okay.
Am I saying your name right?
Yeah, it's Tanya. So first, let me just go back in the balcony. I was gonna wait on y'all. So my issue that I'm having is I suffer from eczema, I guess you can say. I was diagnosed with hidradenitis suppurativa, the same thing you have. I have that, and I was also diagnosed.
Hey, sister girl.
It's horrible. I was also diagnosed with seborrheic dermatitis, seborrheic, whatever, dermatitis SB. So I have like really, you can kind of look, there go a flake right there. I just washed my hair literally like 2-3 days ago.
Hold on, I'm not cutting you off. Time out. Hold on, I'm not cutting you off. How about this whole time? This whole time, I thought your ponytail was like a fro. All this damn hair you got on your head, girl, go ahead with yourself. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
But so as you can see, like,
black girls don't got hair.
It's all in my eyebrows and my face too, as you can see in my situation. I know it got a lot to do with what I eat. But my issue is, or if you can recommend, like, what kind of products do I need for my scalp, like when I wash my hair? Because it's like it flares up. It's like, so doesn't matter how many times I wash it. And I do it every week now.
So first thing, do you have and of course you don't have to give detail because it ain't just me and you in here. But whenever you have outbreaks, do you have HS outbreaks in your scalp? Or before you answer that one, in conjunction with that,
Hey, girl.
do you find that, hey, in conjunction with that, do you end up finding that it's a certain time a month that you're getting your flare-ups, or there's a certain time a month that you're finding certain patches in your scalp, or is it constant throughout the month?
I mean, it's I guess you can say the normal, normally I have like little flakes, but I guess you can say the actual outbreak, it happens like around my monthly, my womanly period every month. That's when I usually get it the worst.
Because we don't give with HS, we don't like details, so you're gonna know how to read in between the lines. Are the outbreaks in your scalp the same way that the outbreaks under your arms or anywhere else is, or are they like mild versions of it? Do you just know
they're mild versions?
Like scabs?
Yeah, it's just scabs or sores, right?
Okay. So first thing with hydrogenated suppurativa, something that I had to learn. First thing, doctors don't know nothing about it. They still learning about it all the time. Okay, that's first thing. Most of the time, we know more than they do. I taught my doctor something. Okay, that's first. So second thing is this. Hydrogenated suppurativa, that is an infection of our sweat glands, and our body is producing too much estrogen and but just too many hormones. Okay, so around that time of the month, our body automatically is producing a bunch of hormones. So no matter what we do, even if we're doing everything right, we get mild outbreaks. But then on the flip side, it'll be in conjunction with whenever you are intaking too much estrogen or too much, artificial hormones. And a lot of times they put the artificial hormones inside of meat and stuff like that. So I'm not telling you to go vegan or vegetarian or nothing like that. But what I want you to do is really, really start being cautious of the type of meats that you eat, because HS is not freaking fun. And literally the only way that we can stop it is blocking off the amount of estrogen and artificial hormones that we intake into the body. And then you can also get certain herbs and botanicals that end up balancing everything out. So one thing that I really want you to add to your diet that was like everything for me, ginger and turmeric tea. Ginger and turmeric both are natural like purifiers. So if you drink ginger tea, girl, listen, you can get a big old block of ginger from the dollar store, girl, depending on, the dollar stores that have like grocery stores in it and stuff too. Mm-hmm. But I really do recommend you just going to get organic ginger, because the skin is what is going to do it to you.
Yeah, I pretty much switch my diet to organic, but everything if I can. So that's no problem with me. Yes. I don't mind. Yes. And I've been using some turmeric soap and stuff. And where do you live? Too. I'm sorry.
So I need you to, where do you live? Like, what's the climate like where you at?
It's hot. I live in Texas. It's hot.
Girl. So you like me in the desert, in the middle of a volcano. So what I want you to do, like with that, you got to remember it's our sweat glands. We got sweat glands on our scalp. You got them under your arms, in between your legs. I can see you ain't got no little flat cha-cha mama, so we got sweat glands up under there, boy. Like you have sweat glands everywhere. Yeah,
I get most of my outbreaks under my
sweat glands everywhere. So
it's when I usually get them at. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you are actually the first person who told me I could get it in my scalp. I never knew that. Like I stated, I was. When did I get diagnosed? Probably like 15 years old.
You see it all the time. You see it all the time with black men, but you don't know it. You know how you see black men, they got those bumps in the back of the head?
My daddy.
That is hydrogenated suppurativa.
My daddy.
You got it from him, sis? Yeah. That's where you got it from. Blame your daddy. I got it from mine.
Yes, my daddy.
But most black people,
I did not know.
Give me a 5 in the comments if you know that. We're going to move on to the next person because I don't want people to be getting mad at me. But give us a 5 in the comments if you ever seen somebody like all my uncles got that. Who's coming up next? Hey, baby. Let me see. Hold on. Let's ask you to start video. Hi, boo. And I'm about to unmute you, Jordan. Oh, y'all in here today. And then if you don't want to come on video, you don't have to.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey, how are you?
For
Y'all
so
is
long.
you. Y'all is you, girl.
Listen, I got a confession.
What?
So I've been
doing
wash and goes. I love my curly hair.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I'm in the guru. I put a picture of the
It's
curl. I know. Listen, I'm going to turn around. My phone's about to die. Hold on. See if you could see it.
It's okay.
It's kind of.
Hi. I knew who you was. You about to be everybody. I'm not cutting you off, but everybody in the group, y'all are in trouble because y'all all getting a lecture tomorrow. We all having a live video tomorrow because y'all know y'all supposed to ask me this stuff outside of the people. But go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead. Let's go, boo. I'm sorry.
All right.
Go.
So
Go
do you see the line of demarcation? Like right here? I know it's
barely. I can't really see that. Okay.
Okay. That gets super dry and keeps breaking
Black
off.
shirt made it.
I know.
Okay.
My white shirt has all types of stains and crazy shenanigans on it. I was like,
So what I want you to do, get a flat iron, right? And then I'm making a video for you tomorrow, and I'm going to show you visually what I'm talking about, but I'm still going to tell you here. What I want you to do is stop being afraid of the flat iron, because remember, the flat iron, depending on what you get, can go from 200 to 450.
That's the thing. I
want you to.
I like the flat iron. Like, I'm not afraid of it. I go to the salon
Okay.
once a month. I just didn't know if I could do anything. I don't know.
I just don't want you to cut it yet, because sometimes, like,
yeah, I've been really thinking
it lies, right? So I don't want you to cut it yet. What I want you to do, and like I said, I'm gonna do a video for you that you're gonna get tomorrow. But I want you to straighten it on really, really low heat, like the lowest heat, the lowest setting that you have. Take real small pieces and really look, because a lot of times, sometimes our hair just grows out different. A lot of times you have different levels of densities in different areas of your hair. I had clients before that had no chemicals, no heat damage, no type of manipulation, but they have one curl pattern over here, another curl pattern over here, and another curl pattern over here. So when your hair is just blown out, it'll be different densities. So right now, it could be giving you the illusion that, oh, it needs to be cut. But when I say don't cut your hair while it's blown out, it's because you could be cutting too much. I'm not saying this because you're not going to be cutting enough. I'm saying this because you will potentially cut too much, because straight curly hair, it's only shrunken like when it's all the way like straightened out. You know what I mean? So I want you to wait, and remember the same thing that I told the first one. Y'all both in trouble. The same thing that I told the first one is all about our sebum production. So if something is happening and those ends are dry and you doing everything right, that means that there's something going on still with the follicle. That means that we stopped our detoxification with the scalp process too much, and it's still detox that needs to go on. And then we may need to switch up the products that you use. I want you to do another porosity test. Just do one more porosity test for me on your hair when it's naturally straight, because not naturally straight, I'm sorry, when your hair is in its natural state and it's completely clean. Because remember, Gil from the group, and I think Tanya too, originally they thought they had low porosity hair, but then ended up finding out that wasn't the case, and then vice versa. And it is all because of the products that they were using. So we gotta wait. I want you to wait. Don't cut nothing yet.
My boyfriend and my stepdaughter are the only ones holding me, because I'm ready to cut it. I like short hair. I'm only growing it out.
Where they at? Give me the scissors. I can
Where
tell
the scissors
you
at?
just want to cut it. I know.
The scissors.
Go tell them to get them. Go give them to your family.
They're still in the box.
Can they hear me? Take the scissors. She don't need them.
They sleep. They're sleeping.
No, go get them. Go give them the phone. Go get your man the phone. Tell him to take your scissors. I don't.
No.
And he sleep too. Oh my God.
I have self-restraint. I'm not doing it yet. And I have I have a cosmetologist.
Just wait.
It's so long. It be getting stuck in my arm.
Okay, and if you got a Cosmo, don't you touch it. Let her do it. Let her do it. If you trust her and she not dusty, let her do it. Don't you do nothing. Because you're going to try to give yourself the Amber Rose.
Because of you.
In your face.
Me and her
you won't hear.
Huh? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You said because of me. What? Go ahead.
Oh, my hairstylist said that I could work in her shop. And everything you say is amazing. And you know what you're talking about. So for all the haters.
Oh, thank you. I be trying, dog. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years. Like, what the hell? Like, I ain't making stuff up. It's all in the book. Just take a look. I love you. Exactly. But we're going to move on to the next person because I don't want them to get mad. But I'm serious. So I'm probably going to record it tomorrow. Don't quote me on it being edited tomorrow. But I'm going to have the video for you. Do not cut anything. And then can you send me pictures? But change your shirt. I need because I can't see. And you know my glasses. So can you change your shirt? Just get a white shirt and then send me a couple more pictures. Please.
Gotcha.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Bye. Okay, this is our last one, and then we're gonna switch back over to YouTube and ask questions. Hello, how are you?
I am good. Oh, I should probably change my background so you can see better. That's my kids.
Oh no, it's cute. I was jealous. I was like, how you do that?
I'm a geek and a nerd. So thank you so much, young lady. I love you. I love watching your videos and all the knowledge that you share.
Thank you.
The biggest issue I have scarring alopecia in the top of my head, and I'm getting treated for that. So I'm just glad I have hair up there. But my hair is really, it's really fine. And I get so many single strand knots. It's just like, my hair just loves single strand knots. And because it's fine, I don't get it braided. My hair doesn't like the weight of the extra hair, and it will actually pull my hair out.
Yeah.
And I've tried like flat twists, and it's just because it's like, I want to cut it all off again because I already cut it all off a couple years ago. And I also started, because of you, I actually started scientific brushing a few weeks ago, and that's actually made my hair seem smoother and thicker. And that has helped. I also started using Olaplex, the 0 and 3. And I've noticed that has also helped my hair. The biggest thing is the single strand knots. I'm not sure why my hair is prone to that. And I'm just wondering what I can do. I'm also trying to find somebody here to help me with my hair. And that's just, I live in Minnesota, and it's just been hard to find somebody to be.
My brother-in-law's out there. Okay, so this is actually a super easy fix. Single strand knots are just a form of split ends. That is it. There's nothing else to it. And one day I'm gonna have a video coming really soon, just showing the different forms of split ends. There's so many different forms. And what happens with single strand knots, once your ends split, one of them just wraps around the other.
Right.
And then by us having naturally curly hair, if the hair is not stretched 100%, and when I say stretched, I don't mean straightened, I just mean like manicured, right? Or set in a pattern. The same way like you would consider a roller set, it'll be set in a pattern. That's the word, roller set, or blow drying your hair, or sitting under a dryer. That's like the key to it, because at the end of the day, like we talk about all the time, when it comes to a split end, it's no fixing it. So I would do, if I was you, I don't want you to big chop again, because at the end of the day, when you cut off, you don't grow your hair longer by cutting off hair that isn't damaged. The only thing you need to do is cut off your ends where the split goes. So this is one thing, and it's a real cool thing for you to do if you don't necessarily want to, go out and have anybody else do it. For the pieces of your hair that are gray, I'm going to tell you like how you can track it yourself and see the lines of demarcation, but it could be so simple. I promise. Like, you could use Design Essentials, right? Design Essentials is something that I like to recommend simply because it has all of the essential amino acids that hair needs. Like, they go, when you read the back of the bottles, you'll see, or even the front, they'll talk about amino acids and proteins and stuff like that, right? And so the reason that I like Design Essentials is because that leave-in conditioner that you use on your hair will act as a heat protectant from, obviously, the blow dryer, if you use a blow dryer, and environmental damage. But I want you to remember that once we hit 30, right? And I know you only like 32 or 33 or whatever, but once we hit 30, our body stops producing the amino acids that it needs, right? So we then end up putting them back in there. And then also within the medulla of the hair shaft, that's where your keratin lives. So when you get color, we put lightener on to open the medulla to pull melanin out. Where other than that, you could lose the melanin in your hair two ways. You could lose the melanin in your hair naturally, or you can use it, with age, or you could use it through like not necessarily letting the hair sit properly. Like, if the cuticle just always remains open 24/7, because the cuticle is the skin and bones of the hair shaft protecting the organs, right? So the reason that you're noticing that your hair is beginning to be thicker with the scientific brushing is because you're beginning to stimulate the medulla. Like, you're beginning to stimulate, because a lot of times Black women think that their hair is getting thinner because it's getting gray, where that's not the same thing. Those are two completely different things. Losing melanin and then losing transparency are two completely different things.
Well, I started
so you're gaining back your transparency.
The silver streak I've had since I was 11. So the rest,
I'm jealous.
The rest is now because of age. But this I've had since I was 11 years old. And my hair has always been fine, because my mom was Cuban and all this other stuff, and I have her hair very fine, very wispy. Not dense either. And like with my daughter, she has 4, like for every strand of hair I have, my daughter has 4. Same thing with my son, so they have this robust.
This is something that I want you to think about too. And this is something that I learned as I dove deeper into herbalism and stuff like that. So a lot of times we'll say that certain diseases or certain hair stuff like that is hereditary, but I want you to think about something that you said, because most of the time it's the habits that are generational, or the habits are hereditary. So you said your mother had thin hair and you have thin hair like your mother, but then your daughter's hair is a little thicker. And most of the time you'll just take that into play of like, oh, maybe it's her father's hair that made it different. But a lot of times it could go into just habits. And that doesn't mean like, oh, you were eating like fried chicken and hog maws every 5 minutes. Not that, but it could be something as simple as herbs, like certain herbs, amount of natural foods that they eat. Because at the end of the day, at this point in your life, all you need to be concerned about is putting in the different amino acids that your body is no longer producing. So I would say the number one thing that you can do that will give you results instantly, and you can quote me on it, I promise. What I want you to do is get a journal, right? and make a list of all of the different things that your hair is not doing. So if it's dry, if it's breaking, all of those different things, right? And then I want you to get a book. This is my favorite one, right? I'll leave the link to my Amazon store. This is my favorite one. I feel like it's the easiest for everybody to understand, but you can use whatever you want, but I really recommend you getting a book that's based on herbs and stuff and start researching like, okay, what herbs can I ingest? What teas can I drink? What herbs help with thinning? What herbs help with dry hair? What herbs help with dry skin and stuff like that, and start ingesting the medicine instead of putting it on your hair.
Well, I have a pretty good diet. I always have. And I'm finally losing. I had a major surgery. I lost the ability to walk. So now I'm starting to walk again and I can exercise.
Oh,
but yeah, my diet, because yeah, I thank you. I've never really eaten a lot of meat. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and things like that, and organic, and whatnot. So I know it's not my diet. And when it comes to genetics, because my mom also got her silver streak when she was 11, and so did her mom. So that part I know is, down the lineage, because the women, all the women.
When I'm talking about your diet, I don't mean, when I'm talking about your diet, I don't mean that there's something that you're eating that's preventing your hair from growing. I mean that as your body stops producing certain things, you got to do more. Like, so if you know what I mean? So it like outside of the normal herbs, like really starting to research and see like what other herbs are out there that, for example, one client that I have, her issue, like no matter what she did, she kept experiencing bald patches. And then, but right before the bald patches came, she will always know because it would start burning really bad and itching in that spot. And then a couple days later, the bald spot would be there. And so what ended up happening was we ended up finding out from her doing like detoxing and stuff that she had a certain type of iron imbalance. And from the iron imbalance, whenever your body is lacking one nutrient, and it doesn't matter what herb, it could be zinc, iron, like anything, whenever your body is lacking one thing, it pulls from another part of the body, right? So she started ingesting dandelion root, just did the same dandelions that you pick out and throw in the trash, but organic, of course, not the ones from outside. And it stopped instantly. And that was because of the chemical compound or the molecular structure of dandelion root. It had the botanicals that her body was no longer producing, or what her body was no longer creating. That's what I mean. Not that your diet is messed up, like you eat a burger.
Right. No,
but just like if yeah, that's what I mean. So
I understand.
like,
I believe
like
me.
really, really diving deep into what natural herbs.
Yeah, I have a couple of your ebooks. It's just I'm also in school, so trying to read extra is not. I haven't had time. I bought tea. I've been looking at Design Essentials. I follow you on Amazon as well. I haven't had time to join the guru. I want to, but I'm like, I gotta wait till school's done because I'm working.
It's fine.
And
so I just want you to keep it, especially because you have, before we go, because you do have other stuff going on, keep it basic. Like what I want you to do is just simply wash your hair, put conditioner in it, spray your leave-in in, and then blow dry your hair, and then twist it up or braid it up and leave it alone. And
you're the reason I blow dry my hair.
You can cut off the.
Yeah, you're the reason I blow dry my hair, and also started scientific brushing because it's like. So I love you. As I said, thank you so much.
But give it like what I want you to do, just do a small trim, right? Do a small trim, and you just started scientific brushing and you can already see the density changing.
Yeah.
So give me another month. Give me another 30 days. Give me another 30 days, 30 days straight, because it's all about repetition. So let's give it another 30 days, and I'm willing to guarantee you that your hair is gonna start thickening up, and you'll be able to see you obtain that 1.5 inches that you're supposed to get every month, but try to get as many of those split ends off as you possibly can, or it's all for nothing.
Okay, so I will do this. Wash it anyway, but thank you so much. I love you. I really appreciate it. So thank you.
No problem. This is so fun. I love you guys. Okay. Alrighty, so let me I love you guys. This was so fun. This was so fun. So let me know, you guys, if you like this. Give me a 5 right now in the comments if you like this, honey. Give me a 5 if you want to do this again. This was so much fun. Hey, Tanya, girl. Oh, Jalea Nicole, listen, the Guru 101 is up in the building, okay? Hello. Hello, how are you, baby? Y'all are up in the building today. So this was so much fun. I really hope that you guys, you're new to my channel. Oh my God, if you're new, hello, you should subscribe because we have so much fun here. I don't snort all the time, but it just came out and we're live. So we have to stick with it. You have to take me as I am. That's how it goes over here. Yay! That was so fun. And that's what I mean. I love you guys so much. I just want us to really understand like the science of our hair and really start to understand that like you have the main responsibility. The responsibility is mainly yours to know yourself. And then when you go to your cosmetologist or your hairstylist, they're aiding you in your routine or aiding you, but it's your responsibility to know who you are. Like, you don't just go to the gas station and be like, I want gas. No, you know exactly what type of gas your car take, because if you put the wrong gas in it, the car gonna break down. That's what stuff is always about for me, knowing what gas to use. I just want y'all to know what gas to use, what gas to put on that head, what gas to use, baby. Thank you. I'm gonna do it over here. It's going good, boo. How is it going with you, boo? Girl, you look cute in your avatar, girl. You cute, girl. Y'all is cute. Not so much, but won't stop me from watching anyway. I don't know what happened, what you was answering to. You're such a blessing. Thank you so much. Oh, no problem, babe. Use the blessing. Use the blessing. I'm good, boo. How are you? I'm actually feeling really good today. Like really good. You mad you missed it. If anybody else want to come up, I could take some, like, let me know if you want to come up. Oh, you a Cosmo too? I love Cosmos, not the dusty ones. Okay? Hey, Cosmos, can we unite? If you're a cosmetologist and you in here, give me a 2 right now. Right now. You remember Sailor Moon? And remember when Sailor Moon and everybody, when they charged up? Right now. If you are a licensed cosmetologist, put it up. We need to unite because we need to have a goddamn conversation. And if you a saint, if you marching in, when the saints is marching in, then go on get. I need to talk to the professionals. Hey, God damn it. I'm so sick of them thinking we dumb. Do y'all understand that it's our fault? Well, not our fault, it's y'all fault, because I be teaching people the stuff. We just got up here. I'm doing my part in the streets. But God damn it, all of the rest of the cosmetologists around the world, we need to, everybody go pick up their goddamn cosmetology book. I know it's been years, sis. I know you forget. I know you irritated because they're coming in there and they ain't washed their hair in 6 months and they want you to wash it for the first time. I know. But God damn it, there's no way. I'm sorry if you have came in contact with a cosmetologist who forgot about the bonds that hold the hair together. But if she has a cosmetology license, she did not get it without answering the question about the 3 bonds that hold the hair together. If she got a cosmetology license, God damn it, she know all that stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? Hey, anything past cosmetology school, I be charging people for. Hey, so everything that we talk about on here, it was already in cosmetology school. God damn it. If you are a cosmetologist, I swear for cheese and crackers, if y'all have what you call them people, you have a client to come in and she asking you a question about Olaplex, dummy, what's Olaplex? What's a hydrogen bond? That's not real. Hair is strongest when it's wet. Like, y'all make us look dumb. Nobody else makes hairstylists look dumb. Hairstylists make hairstylists look dumb. Why are you a cosmetologist telling your freaking clients that they have to get a protein treatment every couple of weeks if they get a relaxer? Nobody should get, like, why are you a cosmetologist telling people that the hydrogen bond not real? Why? Hey, why? Explain it to me. Hairstylists, we're supposed to be united. I want somebody to explain right now. I am sick of it. I'm sick of them looking at us like we dumb. No, it's the same cosmetology school. The hydrogen bond is the hydrogen bond no matter where you going around the world, Craig, not just the city, the world. And as a cosmetologist, I need y'all to do better. I need y'all to be able to give people the facts that you learned in cosmetology school to get your license. I want you to stop quoting the stuff that you hear on YouTube. How did we get to a place in the 2021s where YouTubers are now getting into cosmetology school, not walking into cosmetology schools, but now cosmetology instructors are teaching what girls teach on YouTube instead of teaching what's in the book? Where did we get to, cheese and crackers? Where do we get to? I know I gotta get this little piece of hair off here. It ain't happening today. Like, where? How? How did we get here, church? How did we get here, church? Thank you, Sam, for your knowledge and expertise. I'm learning so much from you as a cosmetologist. Thank you for teaching us about the science of hair. You are a great educator. Oh my God, thank you. Like, listen, compliments make me so warm and cuddly on the inside, and it makes me so warm and cuddly that I begin to get uncomfortable. We don't know each other. You should not be making me feel that cuddly. Whoa, but you did. Thank you. Oh. If I don't know the answer, I will ask so I get my client the right answer. Yes, it's a never-ending cycle, just like a teacher of any kind. Like, they're always changing, doing different types of math, so they're always going to school. I'm always learning. I'm always educating myself. But it's like, sis, as a cosmetologist, y'all gotta do more. Like, why the hell is it that most of the people who was using rice water was using it because their cosmetologist told them to? Like, if you, oh, I already read that. Can you open your salon for the guru? It's a long shot, but closed mouths don't get fed. I love you, Jordan. And listen, I'm surprised that you didn't ask me that when we was in there because you cute and you would have. No, all you need to be worried about is not touching no scissors tonight. Don't be trying to jib me, Jordan. Let me tell you something. Well, actually, for the Guru one-on-one members, I would do that for y'all. But everybody else, I don't know. Me and my husband was just talking about it. And I feel like about right now the way I feel, if I do hair, if you call me, be like, see, can I get an appointment? I'm gonna be like, I want 150,000 for a silk press. But I'll settle out of court for 15 cents. Just playing. Like, but that ass, like, or like, right now I don't feel like that's God's plan for my life in the church. And not in the church, in the sanctuary. In the, we clap our hands and look great. No, I don't think. Jordan, but okay, wait. Because Jordan, you're right. Closed mouths don't get fed. And I can't say the other part that ran with that because that anyway, so that could be a possibility because everybody that's in the Guru one-on-one is super legit. Like, I know for a fact y'all won't get on my nerves. Like, I know that for a definite fact. So when Jumanji is over, I just may do a pop-up shop for Guru one-on-one members only. That's a very good idea. Give me a 5 if you think that's a good idea. And if I do it, all credit goes to Jordan. And you met her today. But I can't lie. I can't lie. I can't lie, dog. Can I be honest? If I go, why am I talking into it's connected, I promise it is. If I come back and do hair, I feel like I may go to jail. And I don't want to. I don't want no big old chick named Diablo taking my virginity on the yard, on God. So I don't know. Because the way that my spurred feel, if any of the chicks to be commenting that I be blocking book appointments, I like professional sin that's like, I don't think I'm the stylist for you. She's gone. She is gone. And she's never coming back. She is gone. So that's why I want to come back because one apple spoiled a bunch. One apple won't spoil a bunch. One apple will have a big old chick named Diablo taking my virginity on God. Look, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. They call me Diablo. Let me show you. Because y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing with you. Beyond, scared, straight. No. Diablo. That shit is not on. Woo! This is a man. That's a man. That is a man. I would just be like, I'm just gonna play it real quick. Ah! Wait a minute. Hold on. This video that y'all about to watch right now is why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do hair again because I don't want to slap nobody because I'm grown up 31. I'm gonna go to jail, real jail. You know what I'm saying? And I may have to meet her. God damn it, no.
What you looking at? See if you laugh when you come through the door. Answer me, no. If your vocal cords is broke, I'll make you get down like a dog. Do you understand me? I am Diablo. Y'all know what that means? It means I'm the devil. That's what all my homies call me. This baby devil. I got set on fire. 2 years old. Stabbed, drowned, beat,
What?
repeatedly. I walk up in somebody else's hood and just smoke.
You want to smoke them?
I want to see you die.
Huh?
Because if I'm in here and I'm not giving up, how dare you have the audacity to be free and give up on life?
Let me tell you something. And I know y'all probably want me to share it on the screen, but I can't for some reason. YouTube doing this little thing where it's not letting me share. Like if I try to share, it's not gonna play it. But that's no. No, no. That is why. Because let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This man, this lady, this man come in there and she tell me to clean her drawers. I'm be like, where you want me to clean them? In the sink or the toilet? I know it's the same place, but what you want, boo? What you need? What you need, boo? What you want me to do? Sugar? And I don't want to be in that situation. So I'm just right now, that's just not the thing for me. I just don't feel like that's God's plan for my life at this present time. Okay, so I'm just, hold on, let me turn this back on. So, I really hope that everybody understands that. Give me a 2 if you understand where I'm coming from. You better run saying, listen, those were a whole bunch of boys there. They were all her friends, and they look like they would catch me. I am 5 feet even. Hello. So no, I don't want to go there. So we're not, they call me Diablo. Oh, do they? Ooh, do you want me to wash them drawers in hot water or cold, Diablo? Maybe you want it hot because your name's Diablo and you like it spicy. Whoa, I'm not trying to go through that. So I'm just not doing hair right now. This is not what I'm going through. Hell no, not her. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm your big sister. I can't go to jail. Exactly. I'm your big little sister because I'm 5 feet tall. That woman, no. So to negate all of that and to keep all of the drama away and to keep me free out here in these streets without no big old woman taking my virginity, you know? Yeah, only the group. Listen, okay, so we didn't have this whole talk about how I don't want nobody to take my virginity. And Tanya and Jordan is like, forget all that y'all talking about. Sid said that guru members may still get appointments. So I'm about to book a flight. So you kiss my butt. But seriously, Jordan, like all jokes aside, that is a excellent idea. I'm not saying for sure that it's gonna happen. So don't be like, see, you said on the 3rd. So don't quote me, but if I was to do it, that would be a very easy way for me to do it because there has not been one piece of drama, one ounce of 1 centimeter of negative energy on my personal platform. So I would for sure do that for Guru 101 members. I could so do that. I mean, of course, y'all gonna have to come out here. I ain't about to be pimping all over the world, but I think that could work. We talk every day. So before we go, do you guys have any more questions? I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes because I know it's a lag. But do you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about? I'm gonna take 2. No, I did not say no. I'm actually very intrigued by that idea because I did not think about it. It won't be until Jumanji is over. Or, oh, Tanya, you want to come on Zoom for a minute, boo? Actually, yeah, Tanya, can you come on Zoom and show them your stuff? Tanya, email good darn it. Hold on, I forgot what email it to you. Hold on, boo. Hold on, y'all. We can't leave without Tanya coming through. Hold on, Tanya, boo. If you do, will you record and post here so we can see? Yes, if I do hair, again, for sure, I'm going to record it and post here. For sure, I promise. Of course. Tanya in the house. Yeah, Tanya, email. Okay, hold on. I think it's, yeah, email, send out, management. Hold on, wait, I'm typing it. Email here, and then my manager will send you the link for you to join, Tanya. See, I don't know if I should let Tanya come up here because I feel like Tanya is just trying to make, like, I don't know, Tanya and Jordan. I'm glad I don't have y'all up here tag teaming me together. Actually, that would be kind of fun. Maybe you guys should. Secret location and password on God. If we did it, it would be a secret location and password on God. On God. Or Jordan, why don't you go within Guru 101? Because you and Tanya talking Guru 101 all the time, and you could send her the invite link if that helps. If Tanya, if you didn't see the email. So Tanya, whatever you able to do first. If Jordan's able to send you the invite link from Zoom, because it's the same link, or if you able to email my manager, whichever one, Tanya. Yeah, so Jordan just Jordan send Tanya the link that you got the same link. Yeah, honestly, I'm only doing it to protect my sanity. Like Guru 101 members, y'all know like how easy flowing it is. Like y'all ask the question, I'm just like, yes, 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 let's do it. So it's like I want it to always be that way. Like I can't go backwards. Like I can't go back to being in a place where I feel like I can't do it. I just can't. Oh, you sent your request? Okay. I don't see it, but I'm waiting, boo. I'm looking right at the screen. Send it again. Maybe it's just taking a little minute. Nothing popping up yet. Yeah, send it again, boo, because nothing popping up on my screen. I'm gonna send the invite again. Actually, what I'm about to do, I am about to copy and paste the link inside of what you call it, the group. Sorry, y'all. Hold on, cause I don't. It's not popping up. I'm not getting the. So I'm going to the Guru 101 group. So honestly, anybody that's in there, if y'all want to come up, you can. And I'm just gonna post the invite link in there, and then call it a day, maybe. Actually, I think we're gonna do this from now on. Like whenever I go live on here, just post the link here so y'all can just come in whenever y'all want. Okay, so go to the group. If you in the Guru 101, go to the Guru 101 discussion room, and the link is there. Let me pin it because it went all the way to the fucking bottom. And then I'm going to answer y'all questions as we wait for someone else to come in. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, boom, there we go. Ashanti Coleman, how are you? Oh, you is cute. You is cute. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's try us all coming in together. Hey, boo.
Yeah.
Hey, boo. How are you? Hey, boo. How are you? Mm-hmm.
Man, I see you, beautiful.
Hi, sugar. Hi. So what I'm about to do right now, I am about to start everyone's video. So we'll just, when we was in school, when we would like raise our hand and stuff and be like, hey, teacher me. It's so cool to see you guys. So Tanya, we're gonna start with Tanya. So I'm gonna mute everybody else so y'all don't feel like I don't love y'all. But let's start with Tanya. So Tanya, unmute yourself, boo.
We got something going on.
There we go. There we go. Boom. How are you? What's going on with you? Oh, you was just in there with me. I'll wait until you back in here. I'm gonna unmute. Okay. Centaur, I don't want to say your name wrong, boo. I hope I'm saying it right. I just asked you to unmute, so we're gonna do that. And then Tanya, you we can have you up after that.
Oh wait.
Hi, lovely. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. How do you say your name? I feel like I said it wrong. And I'm
You
sorry.
said it right, Centauria. Yeah, you said it right.
I like it. So what's going on with you? What do you need to
I'm
talk
just
about? What's going on with
chilling.
you? Do you have any questions?
No, I just literally seen your post come
Me
through in the
too. Good, no
discussion group.
problem.
So yeah, I just came to jump
Yes.
in to see what was going on. You understand?
Look, so you guru member. So listen, it was so funny because let me just say my guru 101 members are like gang association members
Come
because
on.
I made the post and then 2 seconds later, I'm like, it's 100 people.
Come on.
So, what's going on with you, Tanya? Let's all get in conversation and figure out like what's going on with you, Tanya. I really would like for some of you, like Tanya, maybe if you can share like your experience thus far, and then Satora, if we can have you share your experience so far and like what you've gotten out of being a part of the guru. If anything, if you ain't got nothing, girl, you don't gotta say it. But Tanya, we'll start with you, okay?
Okay. The Guru 101
Okay.
is awesome. Like I learned so much, even though I learned a lot from Sen, just talking to the ladies, like they don't even know how much they inspire me. Like me, I have really, really bad anxiety. You won't know it as much as I'm always walking around smiling and everything, but I have really, really bad anxiety. And sometimes when I just go on Guru 101 and I'll read a post from that one of the ladies put up, it just puts a smile on my face, especially when they're speaking of nothing but positivity. You know how you can have some groups and it's a bunch of women and you get nothing but negativity, but not there. Like it's a lovely place to be. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. Believe me, I go on there all the time and mainly late night because like I don't sleep at night. So I'm just up and I'm just going through everything. That's why everybody's welcome is like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when I'm up. I'm not sleeping while everybody's sleeping. That's why I'm welcoming
Yeah.
everybody.
But I
And
love
of
it
course, we
so
got
much
Sin.
because that's what I wanted to create. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like that's what makes it so hard when we can't share our stories. Like that's what makes it hard because everybody likes to say, like, oh, everybody's different and everybody's hair is different. It is, but at
It
the end of
is.
the day, we all share one core similarity. And one thing that I love about you ladies is like I got life too. I got 2 kids, okay, and a husband, which means I got 3, and I got a puppy, which means I got 4. So it's so amazing that you guys encourage each other so freaking much. It's just it is mind-boggling to me, and I just feel like this could be so contagious. Not saying like, oh, everybody in the world join my group, but I mean, you should.
It would be nice.
But
It'd be
it's
nice.
Come on.
just
Put that out
imagine
in the
if,
atmosphere.
right?
Yeah. Let's just put that out there. Put
You
that
know,
out there.
but I mean, it would just imagine if everybody was like this. Ashanti, do you have something you wanna, you wanna say? Boo, you got something you want, girl?
No, I've just been learning a lot, since like a lot about my own hair and even my daughter's hair. I've been using a lot of the things that you have been talking about, and I do see it working more for my daughter's hair than myself. But then remember, I kind of told you I have a lot of those other personal health issues and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit different. It is working, but it's just taking a little bit longer. Just because of other personal issues.
So what I want you to pay attention to, because remember, that's what we talked about in the Guru 101 or even in the free group, right? The key is finding out what the issue is. My daddy used to always tell me, like, stuff only is a problem or enemy is only an enemy when they're undetected. When somebody's when you detect them and you know what the problem is, you can tackle it, you can handle it. It's no longer an issue. So now what I want you to do, think about that. You've been on the earth. I mean, you looking young and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You probably just turned 21. You just was able to get in the club, you know what I'm saying? But it's like at the same time, you got to think about the fact that you've been on earth longer than your daughter has, so you have more things to undo than she does. So that doesn't mean that it's gonna take longer with you. That's not what that means. That means that there's more in the follicle that we got to remove. Remember,
Right.
you can get buildup there's way more buildup over cause you only 21, you know what I'm saying? Like
Come
it's a
on.
longer buildup over a 21-year period than it is over, because if you're 21, what's your daughter like 3?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She only 3. So you know what I mean? Like it's a longer time frame. Like she doesn't have as much to undo. So most of the time with us, like when we get older, I can say us because I turned 31 this year. But with you, it's like you have to be replacing certain things. So it's like, okay, we're doing all of this stuff, right? But let's say what I need you to do is journal this. What do you see as the difference between you and your daughter, right? And I'm just using this for an example. Let's say that your daughter's scalp is thriving, but yours is still flaky. All that means is that your daughter, it didn't take her that long. She don't have as many layers of dead skin left over as you do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She didn't have more 28 day. She haven't had as many 28-day cycles as you. Let's just put it like that. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
So that's something that I want you to pay attention to. But most of the time, what limits us is we'll see, let's say you'll see Tanya's hair growing in one rate, right? And then you have Centaura's hair growing in one rate. And we all in the same group. And you feel like, okay, we telling us all the same stuff. Like I'm using the same products. My hair look like hers, or my hair thicker than hers. What the hell? And what happens is you get distracted and you start adding on extra stuff in comparison to her instead of just researching yourself and fix things in comparison to you. Because the last conversation me and Tanya had with her is the problem was not a product she was using or something that she was doing. We just had to make one minor change.
Okay.
Am I lying, Tanya? We made one minor change. One.
Okay.
And it's like nothing ever happened. That's what I'm talking about. So you in trouble too. All Guru 101 members are in trouble. Because so when we get done, everybody go into the group, and I want y'all to, all 3 of y'all, whatever issues we have in, let's go there. So whatever, I need you to explain to me, Ashanti, exactly what your hair feels like. Because I'm not there. I can't touch it. If I could touch it, I'd just be like, girl, put your head down, be quiet. I'm doing my thing. But like I can't touch it. So I just need you to be as descriptive as possible. I don't care if it sounds extra or if it sounds slow. I need you to be like, when I run my fingers through my hair, it feels like hay on the hayride. We were going to the apple orchard as a child. It reminds me of picking those apples from the tree. Like, I need you to be descriptive, like I'm serious. So I can picture it in my head, because the more I can picture it in my head, the more I can tell. It's not like I'm being funny, but I'm so serious because think about it. Even if we're not talking about hair, when you telling a story, right? What type of storyteller do people like, right? Like if I was the type of person that was like, so one day I was walking down the street and I hit my toe. It really hurt. Or, girl, one day I was walking down the street and I was walking because I was tired. Like I was tired. I was running down the street and then I hit my toe. Girl, I almost bust my pinky toe off. Like it's all about the delivery and the extra that you put on it. So that's what I want y'all to stop thinking about with YouTube and social media. They put all of the extra on top of it so they can sell y'all stuff.
Right.
Don't get mad. Y'all ain't gonna get mad at me. So it's just us here, even though it's other people.
Then can I just say something to Ashanti?
That's where the big shit comes from. Yes, go ahead. Go.
Ashanti, I just want to tell you, me as an older woman, I'm 50.
Okay.
And you know how the younger generation, I will say this, the younger generation, they're all into, the edges, the baby hairs and all this. Let me tell you something, like it was a hard adjustment for me because me being 50, mine didn't have anything to do with no medical issues. Well, it did. Because with my anxiety, I literally would pluck my edges. I've been doing this since I was a child. I would do it for years and years and years, and then I would stop. They would grow in, and then do it again, and start back all over again. And as I got older, it was getting worse. And even now, like I say, I have toddler edges. I say thanks to sin that I have toddler edges now. It's not bald. It was bald like a baby's butt. When I tell you bald like a baby's butt, I plucked them babies. They was gone. But now that I've been doing what Sin has been telling me, they're growing back in. And I always say I have toddler edges. But let me tell you something. I went through a really rough phase when the whole baby hairs came out and everybody was sticking this down and sticking that down. And like, I was embarrassed. Yeah. I was embarrassed. When I say embarrassed, like I didn't want to go outside. I wear the wrap down just because I don't do much to my hair. After I take it and wash it, I twist it or whatever. It's a wash day, so I'm rough right now, but that's all I do. Just, it's going to take time. Us as older women, we just not going to get the same results that the younger generation is going. Yeah. And that's because we have a lot of things going on. Our metabolism slows down, everything. Like, don't worry about it. Don't stress it. And don't be embarrassed, like Sin said, to be very descriptive. Because I was like that. I was like, I don't know if I should be putting this all up here. But honey, you see now I put up pictures in the group, everything. I show these little toddler edges. I show it was bald. I do everything now. Now it don't bother me. You just have to take it and just embrace yourself and love yourself. That's why I always say that up there. Love who you are. Love you like you've never loved nobody before. Right. And then things gonna fall in place. You'll see, you'll start to see results and you're gonna be like, ooh, I see that. Ooh, I see this. Cause I'll be like, honey, look. I'll be in the mirror like this. Okay, they growing in. See them follicles right there? Yeah. I'm touching that. That's peach fuzz. That's how I be in the mirror. Yeah. It's gonna be all right, honey.
And seeing one thing that you said that was
what do we talk about with being intentional in the way that you talk about yourself and the way that you talked about your edges? How did that change the way that you talked about it? When me and Tanya first started, it would be like, okay, look at this my little bald head self. Or it's like, no, let's change the way that we're talking about our hair and talking about the way that we look at it. Because at the end of the day, everybody is not gonna have no swooping baby hair edges. Like everybody's not gonna have that. That's not everybody's density. And to me, when you stop comparing yourself to other people, is when you see your body got some stuff. Oh, I got something people don't even got. Right. Y'all know I was like, oh, I think that's a little baby hair. Hello. Right. You know, like just embrace yourself. You want to say something, babe?
Sin, I was just going to say, you said something that was very important that I hadn't thought about when you asked us to think about how often are we keeping our hair covered throughout the day. And when I thought about that, I said, oh, you know what? I'm probably only keeping my hair uncovered maybe an hour out of the day, because I wake up, from sleeping with my scarf on. And then if I'm not going anywhere, my scarf stays on. And if I go work out, I put my wig on, and then I come home and I put the scarf back on. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think it's only off for an hour, maybe a day. And you don't really think that contributes to a lot, because you're just like, well, it's just covered. Nah. And once I started the last 2 weeks, when you brought that up, I started keeping it uncovered. I'm like, oh, I'm getting this nice breeze on my hair. Because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I just thought I'm in the house watching TV. What difference does it make if I have my scarf on? It makes a big difference.
It does. Sin told me that from the beginning. That did not cover the hair part. She told me that from the beginning. I only got this on right now because I'm on here with y'all.
Right.
I be walking around here looking like I don't know what the last chapter.
Cover, it's not gonna dry out and heal right. If you cut yourself, and like if you keep it covered in a band-aid, it's going to stay wet and moisturized. Like your body needs that airflow. Like oxygen is a lot. It's so important. It's oxygen. What would happen to us if our oxygen flow was cut off?
Right.
So this is our body's airflow. Our scalp is our hair's airflow. So of course you should have it out. And even for me, I used to do that a lot. Okay. For me, I would always I felt the same way. Like, oh, I'm at home. What am I out for? I'm about to put my scarf on to keep my edges slick. Because at the end of the day, most of the time you put scarves on to preserve stuff.
True. So anybody suggestions, is there any suggestions if I am going back to work and I'm going to be at work for 8 hours of the day and I'm going to have my wig on. Any suggestions for that? Because see, I have been working from home and have had the luxury of not wearing it. But
Okay.
what about when I go back to work if I'm just not comfortable yet not having it on?
Well, look, this is the thing. Now, one thing that always used to bother me just about weaves and extensions in general, we think that weaves and extensions are for people with shorter hair, but in reality, most people with really, really long hair, or most people with longer hair, they wear weaves and extensions because they don't want to deal with this. So don't think that you wearing a weave or you wearing a wig is going to break your hair off. A wig is a tool, just like a flat iron is a tool. We talk about that all the time. These are all tools. So the fact that they're tools means that you just need to learn how to use the wig. So for example, that wig that you have on right now, if that's a wig that you have on right now, let's say if it's a headband wig, right? What you would do, once you put it on, you just make sure that when you put it on, your scalp is clean and protected. So that's a real good oil if you feel like your scalp is dry or anything like that. I love to use walnut oil because walnut oil has cell regenerative properties. So if you like just put walnut oil on a Q-tip, I have it right here. Like if you put walnut oil on a Q-tip and go over your scalp, right? What you're doing is putting a protective barrier that will not block the follicle on your scalp. Then go ahead and put your wig on. I really recommend getting wig grips just to go around the hairline. And then, but make sure you put the walnut oil on your edges with the Q-tip. And I'm saying the Q-tip so it's not overly saturated and got the oily face and stuff. So then you put the wig grip on top of that, then put the wig on, and then as long as you take that bad boy off when you get home, and then get a cotton ball with rose water. Most of the time, when I say a cotton ball with rose water or water, anything, people think it needs to be enough to the point where it's dripping. If it's dripping, it is too much rose water on there. It should not be dripping. So you just put it in the rose water, squeeze it out a little bit, and then go over your scalp, and then just let your hair be out around the house until it's time to go to bed. Then tie it up, but don't tie it up right away. I will say that's where a bonnet to come in handy because you don't want to be walking around looking like Diablo with straight backs in, right after. So that's where your bonnet comes in. Ty doesn't like the straight backs. Like, babe, you look like a nigga. Like, So that may help. But if it doesn't, let me know. Okay. And then
thank you so much.
Specifically. So don't worry about it, babe. This is so awesome, so this is what we're gonna do.
This.
But Guru,
I like this.
I do too. And right now, our Guru 101 Live doesn't really give us the ability to do this all at one time. So I think what we're about to start doing, we're just gonna have our own little private Zooms like this. I think that's what we're gonna do. But I love y'all so much. I just feel like there's no better way to end than like this. I don't even want to end it with just me by myself. Do y'all have any ending things that you want to tell the people of America? Or no? Should I just do that?
No, I just say love yourself, love your flaws, love your imperfections, love just who you are, and that's it. Like, that's the best thing you can do. And listen to Sin, and we all got to convince everybody in Guru 101 to get Sin to do the appointments, the pop-up. I'm just saying, I had to just, Jordan would have got me if I didn't do it.
Tanya, you are ghetto, Tanya. Because I was like, Tanya said she will come on live. I was like, I don't trust her. And then this is the thing, Tanya slick, and she cool. She a sister for real. You a queen for real. Because queens be like, hey, baby, they be making you feel good the whole time. I like your hair. That's good. But before we go,
if I got on here and I didn't do that, Jordan would have had a fit. So, me and Jordan, we tag teaming. We got to make sure that everything is up there. Look, we ready.
Look, Jordan said, yes, Tanya, yes.
I got you, Jordan. I got you.
She's like 100. Yes, Tanya. Yes. Look, wait, Barbara in there too, y'all. Barbara like, yes, yes.
Yes, Miss B. Yes, Miss B. But Sin, I think we should
I love you
more
guys
often.
so much. So we want to end here, guys, and I love you guys. I think we are gonna do this at least once a month for YouTube, but I think we're gonna do this like at least every 2 weeks on the Guru 101 because I just really need to connect with y'all and figure out what y'all dealing with individually. Because remember, I do blog posts and all of that stuff, but at the end of the day, everybody has like their own individual stuff. Like you have a different job than you have, and all of y'all lives just requires different things. I don't know. I feel like I got 17 kids. I only got 2 in the puppy. You can feel like you got 37. Maybe you do got 28. You never know. But I just need y'all to be pulling on me, okay? Don't make me stalk y'all. Tanya, can you tell them I will stalk y'all? You
Yeah,
too,
she's the
Jordan,
stalker.
because you in here. And tell Jordan not to cut nothing. Everybody yell at Jordan. Since Jordan has all of these comments to make, everybody yell at Jordan and tell her not to cut nothing.
Don't yell at Jordan. That's my baby girl. Don't yell at Jordan.
Yes.
She didn't do nothing wrong.
No, what time did you give your baby girl a whooping? Because your baby girl, was you on there when Jordan was on here? Did you miss your baby?
No, I missed her. That's why I was like, I miss Jordan.
So, Tanya, while you sitting up here talking about Jordan, your baby, and Jordan, your boo, Jordan is trying to cut her hair. Jordan's husband and child are borderline hiding scissors from
Jordan.
her. Jordan needs
Listen,
a
baby
whooping,
girl.
Tanya.
I'm about to spank her. No cutting hair. For what? No. Leave it the way it is. Your hair is beautiful. Your hair is gorgeous. Me, don't say, oh, Tanya, your hair's short. Yes, I like my hair short. My hair has been short for years. You don't cut your hair though, Jordan. You keep it long and beautiful. Yes, please. Or I am going to come find you and spank you.
Jordan's in trouble. Centura, you got to say it with me. Jordan's in trouble.
Yeah,
Jordan, you thought that Tanya was going to get on here. Tanya thought she was about to, Jordan thought she was about to be on here. Now you're about to double team Sin. Nope, Jordan, now you in trouble. Don't cut nothing.
Exactly, Jordan. Don't cut nothing.
Thank you, Centura.
I don't need her to do that.
Tell her not to cut nothing for him.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nope.
Don't do it.
Jordan said no words. No words. Jordan's in trouble. So when we in the Guru 101, you know what we about to start off with, and I'm gonna be, y'all know I'm childish, and I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be like, I don't know how I'm gonna start it off, but I'm gonna have the most childish intro that you've ever seen, and it's gonna be about Jordan cutting her hair and trying to set me up to do hair. That's what it's gonna be about.
Don't do my baby like that. She trying for all the Guru 101. We all want, and we in the group, we all want that hair appointment. Like, if we gotta wait all day, please tell her. Like, if we have to wait all day, it's fine.
Yeah, we will.
Okay. Can I?
That's fact.
Before we go, I promise, because I gotta go. I'm excited before we go. I wanted to retire from the hair industry maybe like almost 2 years before I actually did, but it was women like Centura, Tanya, and Ashanti that kept me in there as long as because I would be like, I swear, I am not being funny, I swear. I would be like, I would have one little hood rat client like, how much? I know this girl they're doing for $35. And then I would be like, I'm done, I swear to God. And then I would have a woman like Ashanti walk through my door. And you would be so freaking amazing, right? That I'm like, oh my God. They're great people. They're not all stupid people that I feel like are gonna take me to jail. And then hold on, wait, and then Ashanti be the last good person for like 2 weeks. And everybody else after her, so I didn't stick through. And I get a great person like Tanya, Ashanti, y'all be my last 2 good people for a whole month. and everybody stuck, but I'm not because of y'all. That's how this happened. So all jokes aside, I could see how doing it within the guru one-on-one could really work for me. Because none of y'all gonna be like, good.
Exactly.
Can my baby
Yes.
get up here with
We need that, Sin. Let me know, because I'm booking my flight from Connecticut. I'm coming from Connecticut. I will be at Bradley Airport waiting the day before, so I don't miss my flight.
I know that's right. Come on.
I think this could work. Let me tell you something. This is why I know this could work, because between y'all, especially Tanya and Satori, you not slick. Because where you from? Because you real quiet, and the quiet ones are the ones that punch you in the face. The quiet ones are the ones. Like, okay. And I love. What's your zodiac sign?
You know, you my sister. You my sister. I'm a Cancer.
I know. I just want you to say it out loud. Don't think you playing me, because you the quiet one. We the quiet ones observing and stuff. Like, and then right when somebody think that they getting away with some stuff, we the ones that come like, oh my God.
Come on. So
you not slick.
Because she's been quiet the whole time. All we hear is the belly.
I feel like when she called me out, I was like, dang it, Sam, you called me out.
But I feel like, oh, wait, Jordan's here before we go. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan.
You know I have to
come on, Jordan.
Jordan. Hey, girl. Listen, we all need a vacation.
Jordan's in trouble.
I am into
it. You're gonna get it. You cut that hair. I'm gonna have to book a flight to you. Wherever
come
you
on.
Jordan.
Coming for you, Jordan. Don't do it, Jordan. Don't.
It's so hot and it be getting stuck in my armpit and stuff in the shower. Long hair is not as cute as it's made up to be.
Put some twist in it.
I don't know how to
I
can't part the back of my head. I don't know how to part the back of my head.
Just put some black twist in it. You'll be okay.
This is why Sin just needs to give us the location and the password.
Okay, so this is the thing. So I'll do that, but y'all gonna have to. I don't know. I just feel like the world has to be worried about y'all, not me, because between the three of you, I don't know. Ashanti, you look like you'll give people hugs and be like, "You guys, calm yourself." But you three, especially you, Satori, because we the same type of person, and our names even sound alike. Cynthia.
Come on.
Like, don't try to play me. So I don't know. It could work. I just don't want the ghetto-ness. Okay?
We understand.
Yeah. That's why we filtering it.
Yeah, exactly.
Tanya, you filter. I don't know. Because are you gonna filter it, or are we gonna be like running before the police come? Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel.
No, we're gonna filter it.
Look, then.
We're gonna filter. Look, no running.
They're going in the trash.
What?
Oh no, that's
I was gonna send you a picture of the scissors.
Oh wait, don't throw the scissors away. Just put them to the side.
I threw the scissors away.
They're just hair scissors.
I thought you were putting them in a box. I didn't know.
She was literally throwing them away.
I threw them in the trash.
No, that's what you gonna trip with later.
If that's what helps her stop from cutting her hair.
Oh yeah, what is you gonna trim with?
Okay, yes.
I'm going to the salon to get a trim. I don't know how to trim my hair.
So just put them in the
Jordan,
trash, baby girl.
before we go, Jordan, do you know I love our community, because this is like an AA meeting. We just help you get rid of your habits. You just threw away on the phone with everyone, and America saw you make that step.
Look,
I'm so happy. My name is Jordan, and I'm a cuddaholic.
So, I am not a hair holic.
I didn't say hair holic. I said cutaholic.
Oh, I can stop.
Jordan, do you know how many people are going to be mad at you? You talk about most people are complaining that their hair won't grow. You're like, I'm so irritated. Like, I wash my hair and my hair be all under my armpit. So.
Because it's not all, they should know that long hair is not as cute as it looks.
She said everything, but I'm amazed that she said under the armpit. Like, who would think under the armpit?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
it's like, do you realize that how long your hair got to be? So, oh my God. Like,
it's longer.
Most
when
people
it's
like,
wet.
oh, I can't get it to stretch right here. And you like, oh my God, it's so irritating. Oh my God, all this long hair is so irritating. Put the text in the chat. This is not up, Jordan. No.
She did.
Hey, Chubba, touch your face. No. And you give it to your husband. And you tell your husband that I am on his side.
If what?
That's what you
I
do.
tell him what?
That she on your side. She on his side.
Oh,
y'all are.
all right. I'm gonna tell him.
No petty.
You ain't gonna tell him. If he say something smart, you gonna be like, mind your business. You don't know. Do you know? No, don't. I do. So
I'm gonna keep him far away.
Me worry about my hair, and you worry about your little beard, your little mustache. That's what you do.
But listen, he's the one that braids my hair.
Oh, good for him.
He was the one that was braiding before I learned how to do it. Before y'all taught me how to do it. He was doing it.
That's good.
Come on, husband.
See, he's
my
invested
hair
in the
is
hair.
not
He's invested. He's invested.
Put in a box to your house.
My head is.
You got one that braid them crazy. Go ahead with.
Yes.
Yes, he's my 6'4" baby.
That's what's up.
That's
what's up. So you shouldn't even worry about like the perfect parting and stuff. Just let him braid it. Braid it and keep it braided unless you're, going out or something and you want it done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Have you ever a man's hand is very aggressive.
Oh.
So he's heavy-handed and sometimes I don't want
Just gotta tell him, lighten up, baby. Lighten up a little bit. Lighten up a little bit.
He tries so hard.
And it's just not possible.
Bless his little heart.
And he's 6'4" too, so just imagine the weight of his hands. So I can understand.
Sin is over there thinking about a date.
A date?
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Sin. Come on, girl.
Wait, look. Your Italian said, that's cool. Your nigga tall. And he can braid. That's nice. But when we gonna hurt him? Italian saying you already in trouble. You already came through. That's nice. He tall. He can braid. When the scene come in. Okay, so okay, let's do this. So this is the thing. So okay, y'all know I'm a Gemini ascendant and a Cancer sun and moon. So part of me is like, oh my God, I love y'all. Let's be friends. I'm so emotional. Give me a hug. I love the three of them and everybody else so much. Let's do it. But then my Gemini side in the back is like, no, because they cute. But remember, all of the other ones that come for every good one is 5 more.
We're different.
Multiplication. No, y'all are different. So I'm not blaming y'all. But my Gemini side is saying, so Centauri, the universe is going to track 17 more stupid asses with you, 37 more stupid asses with you, Tanya. Ashanti, you're going to bring in 38 more. And Jordan, you tried to hide the scissors, you're going to bring in like 1 thing. And my spirit hurt. So let's go into prayer. about
I'm gonna say sleep on
you
it.
know?
Mhm.
Huh?
I said
Huh?
sleep on it.
What you
We
say?
gonna pray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
What
that's
she
it.
said.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
let's
starting now.
pray about it. Let's take it to
No
the Lord
pressure.
in prayer. Let's
Mhm.
We
I
gotta
feel
wait for
pressured.
Jumanji anyway.
Yeah, that's true. We do have to wait for Jumanji to end. We have time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
We have time.
but we know
All
that
I'm
you're
gonna
so
say
busy
is,
and you got all that stuff going on. We just need to make sure that
yeah, but
it's
listen,
up in your head so you can put it in the date when Jumanji
When
clears
it's
up.
time. Yeah.
yeah, just keep pressuring me like you are now. I feel pressured. I feel a little attacked. But like
Out of love.
white girl,
It's all out of love.
you know,
No
like
pressure.
this is a white person attack, and this is what I mean by this. Sorry, white people, don't get offended by this. Black girls be like, no, you gonna do this, but white girl attack is like, hey, don't you want those trinkets? Hey, haven't you been thinking about? Hey, don't you want to? How long is it gonna be? Huh? Tomorrow? Huh? Give you that. Like that's you guys are giving me Karen pressure. That's how I feel right now.
It's
And I
what
don't know.
Jordan said. It's a love attack. It's a
Mhm.
love
Yes.
attack.
I third what Jordan's saying.
Mhm.
Love attack.
Okay. So love attack is fine.
Okay.
But I'm not saying yes for sure, but I'm leaning more towards yes, right? But if it's a love attack that's getting me into this, I don't want nobody to say nothing
We
if I
got
can
you.
do a love attack if somebody get on the nerve. I don't want nobody like, oh, I thought Sin was so holy
Mhm.
and she's slapping people. I don't.
Okay.
We
Here's the
already
thing.
got your bodyguards.
Here's the thing. We only have
Exactly.
your day will only be for your little pop-up that you do that you know you're thinking about heading towards yes. It's only gonna be for one day. So
Mhm.
by the time you get done with me, Jordan, Ashanti, Centuria, like you maybe only have room for one more. So
Mhm.
Birthday. What's your zodiac sign, Tanya?
the Capricorn.
I knew
I'm
it.
a
I knew it.
Capricorn too. I'm a Capricorn
Yes.
too.
See?
Yeah.
We're getting over here. I am sick of this. I knew it. Ashanti, when's your birthday?
Taurus.
See, listen, this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening. Centura, we've already talked about you. We're the same person. Tanya and Jordan, oh my freaking God, you two, you Capricorns, stay the hell away from me. I got my uterus cut open twice by two Capricorns. I have two Capricorns in there manipulating me now. And then I went and got a damn Capricorn puppy. So Ash's birthday is the day after my son.
We're all family.
Wow.
Listen, I'm January 13th. My
Wow.
daughter is
I'm
January
January
5th.
9th.
See?
Wow. Wow.
It's meant for Capricorns to be in your life. That's why.
And then
Yeah.
Period.
listen to this. Listen to this manipulative.
It is. But no pressure, no pressure.
Oh,
Yeah, no
wait,
pressure
no,
at
let's
all.
talk about this. Oh,
It's all love. You ain't have to look like that.
Yo, I know. You don't got to do us like that.
Yeah, we ain't. That look was.
and then
everything.
y'all two, I knew it. I should have known. Anytime I really, really, really like a female, and then they be trying to get me to do stuff, they're Capricorn. Every time. Y'all the most bossiest. God damn, I'm so sick.
We are.
Y'all always telling me what to do, and I always listen.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. So fine. We'll talk about it more later. I'll do a pop-up. If you guys will be security or hire security.
Got you.
And not to protect me, to protect other people, because I need y'all to pay attention before we go.
I'm only 2 inches taller than you. I just
I'm 5'4".
I'm
I got some
5'2".
height.
To the side.
Oh yeah.
I don't need y'all to protect me. I need you to
I got
protect
some height.
other
I'm
people.
5'4".
Oh, protect other people.
Mhm.
Not
Got
me.
you.
I'm fine. I'm from the D.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
She said she
my
good.
first couple
I'm about
fights
to
with boys,
listen.
I'm good.
We gotta protect other people.
I need y'all to pay attention. So normally I'm like this, like yeah, but y'all see this? When my eyeballs get
Be
big,
like, oh yeah, it's time for you to go.
Mm-hmm.
and I just randomly get a double chin.
Yeah.
To the double chin.
Like if you see any, we need to wrap it up.
Girl. Yeah.
But we'll talk about it some more. I feel pressured. I know Barbara. Wait, before we go.
Can you say
Barbara
pressured
is going to
out
have
of
to be
love?
in our next live. Barbara has
Barbara's
a cane corso. Yes, Barbara doesn't have a choice. If I do this, Barbara has to come and she has to bring her horse because she has a cane corso, aka a horse. So
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yes.
I feel pressured. This is a lot. I love you guys. Seriously, everybody, there's gonna be a new video in Guru. I want to say tomorrow, but most of y'all probably be asleep when it's finally posted. So let's just go ahead and say the following day. But the 4 of you, I was about to say 3, the 4 of you, make sure you go ahead and just email me like personal stuff or anything specifically you want me to make the video about, because tomorrow I'm just binge recording all day. So whatever you need me to make a video about, please email me.
Okay.
Okay.
For sure. Thanks, Sam.
I love y'all. Let's say bye to the people. We about to
Bye.
go.
We
Okay,
love
Florida,
you.
Kathy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Love you
guys.
long
Bye.
time. You can have whatever you like.
I
Whatever
just
you like on there. Do
want
for